Wait, you ready to go into the ads?
We'll just, go in the intro.
Okay,
right?
you know how to do this? Podcasting?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got it. SweatEquity podcast.
I got it.
Look, I'm in an edible, silly goose mood.
Oh, that's right.
That's okay. It's the number one comedy business podcast on the world. In the world. Yeah, land and sea, baby. Entrepreneurial advice with real raw dog talk.
Nope.
Man, this is going to take me a long time to get through this intro.
We'll do a whole episode of ads.
Listen to us on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. And this episode is brought to you by Zupyak, the first search-optimized AI writer. Zupyak just launched the first AI writer on the market where search data is integrated into the AI writer workflow. No knowledge needed about SEO to create content that will have better search impact in seconds, not hours. Zupyak.com, ZUPYAK.com, promo code SWEAT. Holler if you hear me. Get the hookup. Other sponsors, Flowdesk Email Marketing, get 50% off by hitting the referral link in the episode's description. And we also have some more referral code stuff. Squarespace, CallRail, LinkedIn Premium, Bloom, Invoicing. Hit it up. Holler if you hear me.
I'm gonna come.
Can I get a hallelujah? Are we ready to get this going?
I've been ready. I was born ready.
Johnny!
It's sweat equity.
Listening to the Sweat Equity Podcast.
Should I turn the fan off so there's no logo?
Oh, yeah. Turn it off. No, that's going to be the whole light. You got to stand up and do it. Get your lazy ass up and do it.
Which one?
It's the little one, the short one. Okay. I was going to say the law one, not the air one.
Yeah.
He didn't have his headphones in.
Yeah. I hear that. I hear it right now. You can
Because
hear
the fan is still on.
Oh.
You didn't turn it off. You got to click it another time.
I swear, though, it's not a fan.
I still hear
It's not a fan.
Okay, well, we'll get feedback.
I'm just telling you.
You sure about that?
Because I listened to the last episode, your solo episode. And
Can I do that?
it was something I noticed. I'd never listen if
Again,
I'm
fan-
on the episode.
One last time on that fan pull, and then it'll be off. Have you ever had a fan? There's usually 3 settings. There you go.
I honestly am
did
so
it.
high. I was like, is he talking to me?
Who is he talking to right now?
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Oh,
never
God,
stop
me.
talking.
What the hell? I had something else for you.
Okay. Was it about the pork production quality?
No. That's look. That's looking out for us. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because neither of us will listen to the podcast. So
no.
that one, I saw you post on Facebook, and I saw comments underneath it saying really nice things, and I was like, oh, this one might be one I have to listen to. And then you started talking about UFOs, and I was like,
I'm out.
I heard this little hum. Just
Okay.
dude, it feels like I have tinnitus. That's all I'm saying. I'll fix it in post.
I'm going to check into it, okay? I don't know.
That always
That's when
means
Dennis
no.
Miller on you, babe.
I did a show Thursday night where it was really interesting.
I don't give a shit.
No,
Next.
you're gonna like this one.
Okay.
It's a winery, a Christian winery that I didn't know was Christian winery until I saw the cursive of the name of it, like an advocacy winery or something bad. And in the T, it made it a cross, and I didn't get that walking in.
Isn't the T always a cross?
Right, but it was like everything was cursive, and this was plain like font. It was like to be
smack
very
you in the face,
yes. It was blocky, right? And so I didn't catch that until another comic told me after
So
I
you
was
saw
off
it
stage.
on the banner hanging behind all the audience while you're on stage.
It's a winery in Clearwater, Florida, right off US 19.
Oh, please tell me it was Scientology related.
No, this is Christian, but I'm talking a winery off of crusty ass freeway.
You
US 19.
know, it's known for its, flowing waves of vineyards in Clearwater.
And it's not
beautiful.
Off the exit and through a patch of lush land. It was in a retail center next to
right next to Best Buy,
mid-sized warehouses and stuff. No, not even that. Like
winery?
a C retail center. Like I'm talking industrial, commercial, like boring logistics shit.
Right.
Tile companies and stuff next to them.
Gaffer's department store. You remember that?
Yeah. That's my favorite store. June is Pride Month, so
No
it's up.
argument there.
And no, I was a Steinmart guy all the way.
Of course. Cotton daddy Gaffer's. Are you joking around?
Steinmart, well, you're gonna hate everything. That's their slogan.
No. What?
You're gonna get an Izod shirt. It's gonna look okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to.
I would just do that to my. I do that to my mom.
About their actual slogan.
Remember, you took me to Steinmart to get all the shitty Izod golf shirts that never. They're all irregular.
Yeah. Well, I mean.
And then she's like, "Fine, I'll go to Sam's Club and get you
money
one."
on new clothes for kids is just
But we would get
it's a regular wear for 2 weeks.
I would take 3 legit shirts. Structure was the hot shit at the time. Whew. Had horizontal lines on those golf shirts. Woo! You're getting some butt cut.
Right.
Some butt cut makeout sessions. In that, I'd take 3 Structure or Gap or whatever Polo over 7 of those shitty Izod shirts.
Right. What are we doing right now?
I don't know.
What is this?
I don't. So I did.
The middle school clothes draft.
I'm on a.
I'm gonna go with the Hilfiger jeans and the Yaga shirt.
Okay. Look, I'm going to get Jinkos in the later round.
Motherfucker, that's a good pull. Okay.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Give me money.
Look, I don't care. I'm going to reach for Zubaz in the 4th.
Yes. You ruined it.
So, what's it called? So, I'm at this winery gig. It's all old people. My favorite line to say to that is the average age is Fox News. Doesn't get a laugh, which is a bad sign. No, it gets a laugh with cool older people. Doesn't get a laugh.
Yeah,
with this
that's
crowd.
one that like somebody in the back afterwards is like, I thought.
I get off stage. There's a lady, a 70-year-old lady with her own mate. She made this at home, probably a Trump hat with I didn't see it because she's all the way in the back, and I was like, oh, we're in deep MAGA country.
We're in homemade Trump hat town.
Yeah, like a fancy derby hat that she put, went to Joanne Fabric and put Trump on it.
Sweet Jesus.
And then. Okay, so
Probably a hot topic around there.
I do 15 minutes of really sweating it out, and then another comic goes, "Oh, by the way, guess someone's name again in the crowd." Yeah,
It wasn't Alan again, was it?
No, I go, "What's your name, Mary?" She's like, "It is," and I was like, "Why aren't y'all fucking more amazed right now that I'm a fucking mentalist?"
Dude, yeah, I would be like, why? I'd be running around. I'd do something crazy.
I told him, you guys should be carrying me out on a parade right now. That's how amazing that is that I just called that out.
We were playing bingo at the beach, and I needed B2, and I was like, watch, the next number is going to be B2. And then it wasn't. It was the next number, and I was like, so close. Because I was going to jump over the fence. I was going to make a big deal out of it, and jump in the pool, cannonball, splash everybody, but it was too late.
So I'm trying.
Old people just don't like that kind of shit.
So no one likes it. No one cares. I've done this 3 times on stage. I'm getting better. I've done 2 in the last
That's
month.
what's important here.
Yeah.
Is you're improving.
Yeah, but I'm saying I guess Gia one time. What? I don't even know why that name came to me. That's not top
you're
100.
plugged in. You got to plug in.
Now it's obviously I'm narrowing down people in the audience. Okay, they were born about this time. Their name's not gonna be. I don't know. Right. It's not going to be Madison, for a guy or
a lot
whatever.
of Dakotas.
So I do my time, get off stage. Our buddy Chandra Gray goes up, does well, or struggles, and basically does 5 minutes about how he's not gay, which is so funny because it made him sound gay.
Well, yeah.
He kept saying it.
Yeah.
And his wife, I'm sitting next to his wife, who's another comic.
She's not giving him any help.
You're gonna peg him tonight. And then I go out to the bar, headliner's on, and a fucking fight breaks out.
Really?
A 70-year-old dude, probably 72, I guess.
Now you've got me.
Yeah, headliner, Chris was he said something about, he pointed out to the guy in the back about what do you drive, sir? A Prius? Just, light joke, light crowd work joke. And he's like, yeah, I got a Jeep that goes over all Priuses. And you're like, okay. And then the next thing Chris gets to is about being a veteran. And because he is a veteran in the comic. Uh-huh. But the old guy is a veteran too. He's like a he's like a varsity
like
veteran.
A NAM
he's
veteran.
Like he's got the Letterman jacket.
He's seen some shit.
Yeah. And I came back. I was out at their bar, and I come back. I took a piss, and I heard the people yelling. There was a guy in the audience who was huge. He was the only non-old person. He gets up like a bouncer from Jerry Springer, and he's like, "I'll fuck you up, dude. I will fuck you up."
To who?
To the old man, because the old man is saying, "I'm gonna beat the shit out of you."
Whoa.
We're talking a room that can seat 200, but there's probably 50. So it's
okay,
weird.
so
it's
yeah,
odd.
there's like if there's something happening, it's obvious,
right? Like the signage on the stage. And the lights are up, so we can see the whole crowd the whole time. Mm-hmm. Again, not the best comedy gig, but and so they kick the guy out, the old guy out, right?
Right.
And I was like, God damn, he's sensitive, but I didn't know what was going on, so came out back to the bar. He's like, hey, can one of you go tell my wife to give me the keys? And then I go, I played it like from the mouth of Babes. I was like, what? So what happened? I was out here. What was going on? He goes,
but in your words,
your fucking friend, your coworker. I was like, we don't work together. What the fuck are you talking? I didn't cut him off, but I'm like, because I kept asking questions about it, and he thought I was fucking with him. Because I kind of was.
I know, you were.
And he had a long reach, and I was like, this guy could fucking get me. Like, he kept leaning in while he's telling the story, getting closer to me. And I would keep creeping back because I was like, I want to go. Phew.
Oh, you just got to have a Barry Sanders spin move ready out of there. Just be ready for it.
Because I wanted to be like,
all right.
Oh, I didn't know you're that sensitive or
if
something.
If you're working to not engage with the man who's trying to get away, you can get away.
So I didn't say anything shitty because I was like, I'm going to fight him if I do. I bit my tongue. And then he apparently was pacing outside waiting for the comic after the show. It's so crazy.
When you went outside to leave, what did you see him?
No, I didn't see him, but that mean he wasn't there.
Oh.
There's a lot of tile mover cars.
Was he a sniper in NAM?
I don't know, but apparently he was like just pacing around outside because he got kicked out of the bar.
Huh.
Oh, by the way, no security. The whole winery is women working there. There's not even like one dude on the staff there.
Right.
It looks like a lesbian club on it or something. Whew. That was fun.
Congratulations, man. That's great.
Yeah, that was crazy, dude.
That was really good.
June 28th and 30th. I forgot to do this in the intro. I'm doing a special.
What?
Comedy special. Taping, filming.
You're not doing a special.
And you're directing it, sir. You're the director.
I've been saying this for years.
An editor. And all the money from the ticket.
Edit it too?
And all the money from the ticket sales going to Matt for his flat fee, and then the rest goes to you, honky. So buckle up. Let's promote the shit out of this.
What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Give
So
me
that was
money.
the first time I've heard that.
Oh yeah. I've been meaning to say that. Well, I was like, why not just say it on air?
Sweet.
And okay.
What? In the what?
I don't know. I forgot.
In the butt?
I'm high.
Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. What do you want to look at?
All right. I got notes from your episode.
No.
Yeah.
What?
I did pre-production stuff.
Well,
I got notes.
About the alien stuff.
No.
Dude, the whole point of that is I don't want to be...
No, but I want to help because it's part of the reason of my notes is because your brain's all over the map trying to... I was saying you should have done it with someone like me or JP or, friend of the program to bounce it off of, to fill in gaps. Because a lot of things, I want to make sure you tell the story correctly.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you want at what? I don't get it. What do you want to know?
Well, look, so I thought it was good. I thought it was really vulnerable. I was like, this is like an honesty we haven't had on the show in 5 years or probably. Like I thought it was, but I thought it was cool that you did it, right?
Yeah.
You didn't have to.
Some people call me Cool Eric.
Another thing, I don't know. I didn't know your ex has been talking mad shit for the last year. I'm not surprised, but you haven't told me about
this is
any
exactly
of this.
what I do not want to talk about
I know
on the podcast.
I know, but like
I'm not going to talk about it.
Okay.
Seriously. Like, I'm not going to, like, that shit is like, that's like, really don't want to talk about it.
I'm just saying.
And how often do I say shit like that?
Okay. I was just trying
because this is like,
I'm trying to get a linear timeline for you.
okay, but what the problem is like, coming out of that, it wasn't like I was like, oh, that's better.
No,
there's still like fucking terrible fear from this, and like, oh, let's revisit it again so I can reset this clock. No, thanks. No,
That's fine.
I'd rather like let it go and bury it deep.
I thought you would want to make silly fart jokes while we're going over.
Oh man.
Okay.
No.
Well, I guess that's,
Now I'm in a bad mood.
I guess that's my bad because I thought you.
Yeah, you should have ran it by me first.
That's what I get for preparing. All right.
You don't have to listen anymore. Just skip my episodes. I don't care.
I thought I was being helpful.
How so?
Bro, if you go listen to it, which you won't because of what just happened, I'm saying it's like a Tarantino or Nolan movie because you're jumping around so much that it's hard for anybody that I can fill in some of the gaps, but I think anybody else listening can't.
Think of it this way.
I get it. I wouldn't want to revisit it.
There are some people that are going to watch it and say, man, that is crazy, whatever. And there's some people that are going to be like, oh, that was directed at me.
Uh-huh.
And I don't need to reach out to them and tell them that. I don't need to like go out and like put like it's there.
Oh, that makes
like
because if you basically do the same the same whole story again right after that one, it looks bad.
What do you mean?
Oh, maybe I missed it.
I don't get it.
I don't know. I'm scared.
No, I'm just saying like you don't need any more if you have no idea what I'm talking about, if it's the first time you're hearing about it.
Yeah.
And if it's not, then you get the other side filled in and like really, I don't think we need any more.
That's fine.
Because
I didn't mean to
like I said, dude, it's like
I didn't mean to
I could do a 5-hour podcast about some of the shit that I went through.
Right.
Which is all hilarious if it isn't you.
Right.
Like I've told you some shit that's just like that's not real.
Right.
But it is.
Yeah.
It was. So
right.
yeah.
I didn't mean to do god shit journalism. That wasn't my intent. I thought it was really being helpful when I was putting this together as I was listening to it.
No, it's just
this was not done with malice.
No, I know.
All right.
No, I know you're. I know.
I wasn't like
you were actually
fuck him on this one.
I know. I should have said something.
I'm not Geraldo Rivera.
Yeah, it's just like
Chris Hansen.
It doesn't do anybody any good.
Do you think I got pretty feet?
Right. You didn't do that, did you?
Yeah. Well, on to UFO. Onward and upward. What do you got?
Oh, I don't know.
Because that was my whole thing.
Oh, that was going to be the whole thing?
That was all my bullet points. Because I had other questions related.
No. I mean,
yeah.
You do understand
I get
what
it.
I'm saying.
I get it.
As long as you're not thinking I'm being fucking crazy.
No, in my head, I was like, oh, he's talking about it. He's over it. that's how my brain went. So that's why I was like, it won't be a big deal.
Step,
Okay. Yeah.
We do need to see if BetterHelp can get us one of the fucking promo codes.
You haven't gone on Reddit and just gotten other podcast? I think we don't fall
for our podcast.
We don't fall in the guidelines for them.
Why?
They don't sponsor silly dick and fart shit.
Yes, they do.
They did.
They do. They still sponsor Duncan Trussell.
Yeah, but I mean,
is there anything crazier than that?
Is he talking about crazy shit? Like not
the craziest.
I mean, what like
it makes us look like we could be on the kindergarten morning show.
Abstract, but not dirty.
As dirty as fucking. What
interesting.
Are you talking about?
I don't know. I heard that like everybody, all the comics lost that sponsorship.
I mean, I just heard him doling out a.
And by comparison of these other podcasts that used to sponsor, we're tame. We're fucking G-rated compared to a lot of those.
Yes.
Compared to like Legion of Skanks, you're like
right.
Yeah, that drops the N-bomb on purpose to be salacious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't need that.
Well, the New York Times called him the most offensive podcast, and they just leaned into the heel.
That's pretty cool.
But they legitly make pun jokes a lot of the time.
Yeah.
It's very silly humor in the show. It's just funny. They
like
just
them puns, don't you?
I love puns. Big pun. Get some.
Yeah. Little brown hairs everywhere.
Well, I told you I got my Cybertruck email after I've been waiting.
Oh, no. How'd that go?
Well, I was like,
Close
let's
on
see
your
what the
fingers?
financing is on this thing. I was like, I think it was like...
What? Okay, what is the MSRP at this point on those?
That's what I was going to tell you. We did it at the same time, didn't
Yes.
we? Why did I get ahead of you?
I don't know.
Have you checked your spammy?
No.
Did you know what? I thought it was on our old work email when we worked at that place when we did it. The warehouse one.
The bad place. The warehouse. Oh, yes.
And so...
I have no idea. I'm not going to look for this shit now, but...
I thought I used that work email, and I think I changed it at some point and forgot to make sure it went to my personal.
Maybe, yeah.
Right before I got fired over Zoom.
Okay, so what was the...
With my kids in the back. Oh, man, we should just play that for the rest
Oh,
of the episode.
yeah.
I forgot about that.
We should play my Zoom.
I mean...
The same guy.
That's a Patreon, maybe. If we do Patreon, that's
a
premium content. Can't. I don't think you can. It was because I think I do this on purpose a lot on the Zoom calls. I go, I do this on phone calls too. I'm recording this for my quality assurance as well. As a bad joke.
Yeah.
And so, but that covers you, I guess. Anyway, Cybertruck. So it's so ugly, it's beautiful. That's what I keep telling my daughter because she's like, "Don't get it, please don't get." She's like upset, like, "No, please get a different car."
I mean, don't you want your dad to be RoboCop?
I'm like, "Hey, don't you want to get out of this '03 Yukon that the AC's broken all the time?" This she's almost dead, bro. 220 miles. So
that's crazy, dude.
I know.
You gotta get a new car.
I know.
I feel like I said that 5 years ago.
Oh, I would like one. I'm kind of glad
I've gone through a whole lease.
Yeah.
Since I said that.
So, well, negative 100K in debt after my wife and I separated. So that was fun.
Right.
So that's with no assets and no cash on hand. So it's been a tough climb up. But what's it called? It's about the cheapest one is like $99.
$99.
Which I thought when we made the
I swear to God,
$100
it was like 60.
It was like 53. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what it was, I got access to get it if I want it, but it's not the one I wanted is not ready. I don't have access to that.
Right, the one that's half the price.
Yeah, so they're giving you. It's probably like a weird upsell where they're doing it ahead, thinking like, well, this is. I bet a lot of people would buy that, not thinking that the one they're supposed to get access to.
I mean, like I said, this isn't the first time we've talked about Elon Musk and his decline in favoritism. I mean, what the fuck? The guy just got $43 billion or something insane as a compensation package.
After a vote, though, board of directors had to vote him.
Oh yeah, the board of directors.
I mean, it went through Congress and stuff.
Oh right, yeah.
I mean, no, it did. Of the validity
and
of
everybody was like, "You deserve $43 billion."
No, it wasn't.
They did. They actually applauded.
No,
which is fucking insane. That nobody is like excited for you.
Well, why can't
everybody's like, fine?
Why can't he wait? Why can't he get paid $43 billion? Why does it have to go to the company?
Nobody should be paid that much money. It gets to a point where it's insane.
Oh yeah,
and like there's no way to not come across like an asshole.
I guess. I don't know. I'm just like, those are his companies.
Give me money.
That's the point.
Well, but I don't get, like, I get it. I get that angle. I get it. But I'm saying, like, really, when I sit and think about it, I'm just like, why? I don't know why anybody's incensed about it or not. Like, I could get it if he takes that money and he's like, my charitable foundation is like lighting dogs on fire. That's what I put all this money into. I put billions into lighting all puppies on fire. Like,
yeah, but
I think he does good generally, a net positive with the businesses he has.
I guess. You seen any of that Starlink anything? You getting any of that?
Did you see the?
Does that benefit you at all? Doesn't benefit me.
Did you see?
I got to pay Frontier.
Did you see the tribe that got internet because of Starlink?
Yeah, they just got addicted to porn immediately.
And they became lazy as fuck. It took like 3 weeks or something. And they're like, ooh. Because they thought they were going to look up like
Costco.
Like mangoes, certain types of like poisonous leaves and shit.
Uh-huh.
That made me feel good that like dudes are just creepy in every kind of culture.
Who said it was just the dudes?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure it wasn't the guys.
It was the dudes.
Yeah. Like,
but still, yeah.
Beavis and Butt, and when
Could've
Beavis would get
that.
horny and hump the couch, like
Yeah. It's just gonna happen that way. I mean, that doesn't bother you to see one individual, have that much money. And like,
if it's a bank, yeah. If it's a company you created, no. I don't know. I think it's way different.
Just such big problems, and there's so like it's just crazy that like it's divided up that much.
I will say though, there is that misnomer stat. I think it's in Freakonomics. It's like the fact that they say like a lot of like rich Republicans, they should be taxed more, right? Or like that was one of the kind of like pushing things from the left side. Like we should pay more. They should pay their fair share in taxes. They should pay more percentage wise, right?
Or pay them at all.
But like the Freakonomics thing was like the Republicans that make a lot of money, they actually don't end up donating most of it. That is more than what they would get taxed. That premium.
Donating it to what?
Charity.
Their own charity, ran by their brother-in-law who makes $600,000 a year off of it.
I think the perception is it gets held instead of given back, and that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
well, there's a tax write-off with it.
It's not the needle for me at all. Right. Just donations. That's the other side of the fucking gambit. It's like just.
Well, it used to not be as gross as it is now, but it's
just like, what it is. It's just, I don't actually take the money, I donate it to my charity, and then they buy my helicopter for me, and then I use the charity's helicopter, and it's just like, okay, you're just...
The foundation.
You're just a fucking paperwork nerd who figured out workarounds.
Yeah, any foundation's always, if it's in the title of the charity, I'm very skeptical. Yeah, there's a lot of workarounds in like money laundering and stuff through a lot of the 50C3s.
501(c)(3).
Yes.
It's not even, I'm not even worried about
it 27 minutes.
Illegal, like, I'm not talking about laundering money. It's just that there's these gross connections where it's like,
and then like, you got to look where you donate. I did things with Komen for the Cure. I did a stand-up comedy tour for them.
The worst.
I didn't know how bad it was.
Terrible.
Like, because I went to a meeting in their headquarters with the head person there in Dallas in the LBJ building.
Susan herself?
No.
Oh.
Whoever's the executive director,
She probably is the lady that died or something.
Dude, KFC, big billboard inside the office, like these huge brands donating to it. And I'm like, oh man, there's no way this is going to work out with them.
No.
I don't know how we got the deal, but we made a deal with them that we would give a portion of the door to them.
They're shady too.
No, we thought we thought we could help get all the locals chapters to help, but national and local, they get donations different ways.
Of course,
you can't. So we did this whole comedy tour. We set up 75 shows or 90 shows, 75 nights
without support from
without any of that. That was our layup. We were like, let's take the tour we did the year before, Walk of Shame, where we had to sleep on couches, but we can come back to all of those places, and then we can go to every fucking Komen office. And
they'll just be happy.
Dude, we were like Baton Rouge, 8 people in a 400-seater. And it's like, ugh. So Komen is only getting money for awareness. Not only do you have to watch the admin cost of what Red Cross apparently is not great. Like, there's a lot of charities where the admin costs are like 17%, and then
more than that.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like after that, then it's like operating costs, and it's like to the actual thing it's doing, it's not anything.
Yeah, it's gross.
And then the
What
real
was it?
breast
Hold on.
cancer one is BCRF. The Breast Cancer Research Fund is legit. Komen was all about awareness, but I'm talking this is 2010, right? We didn't really know about how bad it was.
Right, they need to do.
We had NFL
awareness.
players wearing pink gloves and shit. Candid.
I
Look
know.
at you throwing out some stuff.
Well, this it used to be. It still is guidestar.org. And that you can search whatever charity you want, and it'll give you a breakdown on those very things we were talking about, what they spend their money on, because they do have to report it.
I will get high and definitely probably look up a bunch.
I mean, dude, I'll say, there was one that was famous that well, I don't give a shit actually we talk about it, but like the Terry Schiavo thing. Remember that back in the day when we were in high school?
Yeah.
Well, her brother was a teacher at my school when it was happening.
Huh.
So like there was a very large contingent of people that were rah, you know, and then he set up that whole charity afterwards, and like I'd say a couple years down the road. I might be
Solving
wrong.
a Ferrari.
No, but like there was
Peeling
a charity, and you could look it up, and it was like
Yeah, but it'd be
it was
funny
like
if he's a teacher that just blew all the money and only promoted it to the kids.
well, there
Like,
was not a lot.
Check it out, kid.
When I looked it up, it was very much there was a lot being paid towards administrative costs and not much being paid
Yeah.
in charity.
Yeah. Marketing cost, too. You
Right.
can hide a lot of that shit. Because it's really hard to prove marketing costs sometimes if you had to break it down IRS style.
I mean, just hire some consultants.
Right. No, I mean, Mary Kay consultant.
Sure.
I'll do a little brunch jam with me and the gals. All right. I think we're good. Because my voice is going.
Yeah, I gotta spend time redacting 15 minutes of this one. Not really.
5.
I'll leave it in. I'm gonna leave it in.
I'm going to have another beer and beat you in Scrabble.
No, you're not.
I'm gonna come.
Probably not.
All right. Oh my god, I almost forgot. New outro music.
Oh boy.
I like it. This is weird, but yeah.
Delocated.
Who, what?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. Is this from... Wow, that's what I call hits?
Delocated, I just told you.